What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Lean and Mean Academy, where we talk about one truck, big profits, and into this first edition of pressure washing cool tools. Now, I may have put a Z on the end of tools just to be extra annoying on this thumbnail. I'm not sure. It's definitely been an idea of mine because that would be very annoying. So if I did, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you dig the content. And in today, we're getting into a tool that is kind of indispensable on my truck. I can't leave home without it. If I lose it, dude, it is a bad day. I think that has got to be kind of the criteria of a cool tool when it comes to pressure washing, simply because there's a lot of extra parts. But I want to focus really in on the parts that really mean something and do something, and stuff that you've always got in your kit. Okay, before we jump into this, if you're looking to learn how to wash and learning all of the processes, the chemical mixes, how to clean all the substrates, Mike Vadan, Justin Rogers, Cody Yarbrough, and myself invented the How to Wash course. We all came together and jam-packed this course full of knowledge. I think there's like 50 or 60 videos, maybe even more than that, in this course, jam-packed for the new guy wanting to learn how to wash and learn how to really perfect the craft and compress a big learning curve when it comes down to how to pressure wash the correct way. So if you haven't gotten that course yet, it's got rave reviews. Click the first link in the description, first link in the comments. That will take you there. Now, this is the first cool tool. You may say, well, what is that? And some of you guys who know what these are, you may say, well, what the hell is that? Well, I will tell you that this right here is a prototype. And I'm going to tell you, before I jump into going into the build process on this little tool, if I can get 200 comments on this video, I'm going to send this exact piece. I'm going to randomize the comments. I know they have a YouTube comment randomizer, and I'm going to pick somebody only if I can get 200 comments. So comment shooter tip down below in the comments section. I don't care how many times you comment. You can, if you want more entries, comment more, but comment shooter tip in the comments. I'm going to randomize it, and I'm going to send you, this is a prototype of the tall reach tip combined with the stainless holder here. Now, this little unit is something I will not leave home without. In a second, I'm going to show you guys how to assemble it, how to build it on my KTM seat over here. My workbench is kind of cluttered, so I'm going to show you how to build it. For some of you guys who are not quite as handy, you definitely need some Teflon tape and a few little wrenches, and you'll have it together really quickly. But for a lot of you guys who are seeing some of the spraying with Ben Wilson recently in some of these videos that I've been putting up, some of the heights we've been hitting, well, Ben has been using this 8 to 10 gallon a minute shooter tip, this tall reach tip by Southeast Soft Wash. And this right here works for 12 volt and up to 5 gallon a minute pressure washing if you're wanting to pull chem through a downstream injector. Why is this a cool tool? Simply because without tools like this, you can't shoot as high, and these orifice sizes are specific to allow you to pull chem through your downstream injector. So it will open the injector, so it's not tight enough to shut it off, but it also is open enough to shoot high heights with your chemical. That's what we all want. We don't want to get out the ladders, right? We want to shoot way up tall, reach up there, tall reach tip. All right? Now, that's what these things do. I always got one in my pocket. I usually keep an extra in the truck. But the cool thing is, what you guys are watching today, this is a prototype of the new holder that is unreleased from Southeast Soft Wash. These are all stainless. And Cody sent me a text the other day. He had soaked one of these in 12.5% bleach, left it in like a container of bleach over the weekend, pulled it out, not a speck of rust. So this entire unit is completely stainless, and the only nemesis that, the only enemy this thing will have is if you drop it in your yard and you hit it with your lawnmower blade. But it lays pretty flat, so you may not hit it, but if you did, you would definitely know it. But these things right here are indispensable on your truck. Definitely a cool tool. Probably this whole unit outright, because all of this is stainless, it will never rust. You're looking at probably a little over $100 if you bought the whole thing. But this opens you up to those bigger heights that you see Ben hitting on a lot of the videos. This is going to open you up big time to not using the ladder as much with your 12 volt or your 5 gallon a minute or your 4 gallon a minute pressure washer. And I think this fits the criteria of a cool tool, simply because it's so useful, and frankly it's super cheap for how long the damn thing lasts. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could bequeath this in your will if you held on to it long enough, just because it's made out of all stainless steel, very, very high quality machine stainless. So if you want to pick one of these tall reach tips up for yourself, either model the 8 to 10 gallon a minute or the up to 5.5 and 12 volt model, go to southeastsoftwash.com. Cody has them in stock. Grab yourself one. You will not be disappointed, I assure you. And I will leave that link in the description as well. Let's jump into the assembly video here. I'm going to show you how to assemble this thing. If you didn't know how, pardon, my camera likes to focus on my hands, and I'm trying to do it with my hands in front of the video. But I hope you like this assembly. Now, as you can see right here, I am assembling this tall reach tip and holder unit, and it's super simple. Use your Teflon tape and basically get a 9/16 for the 1/4 inch plugs on the back, and you're going to use another wrench for the tall reach tip. Get it real tight, as tight as you can. I'm not going to say that you need to have a vise or anything like that. You shouldn't, but if you do, just plug it into a vise and tighten the hell out of it. You can really rake down on these things and you won't hurt them. Alright guys, so that is the end of this first edition of Cool Tools. I think this fits the criteria, frankly, and like I said, if I can get this video to 200 likes, 200 comments, you can comment 3 times today, 4 times tomorrow. At the end of the week, I'm going to randomize the comments, and I'm going to pick a winner to get this exact model with the prototype of the unreleased holder. Currently unreleased. It will be out soon. These things are amazing. No one else in the world will have this unit but you, and especially since it's a prototype, no one ever will have it but you. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this version of Cool Tools. Like the video if you dig the content. Go ahead and give me a subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next video.